Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Mahogany Sweets. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you want to. So I wanted to come talk to y'all about Blueface mother. So tonight she got on live, and actually I'm gonna play the video, but I need to talk to y'all about this situation. And it's actually so many elements to touch on concerning Blueface, Krishan Rock, like them individually, their relationship, as well as their family dynamics and his relationship with his mom. But we about to just get into what came out his mom mouth tonight, right? Just in case, for those of you who don't know, because I want y'all to see, this is Krishan Rock. This is Blueface. Blueface is supposedly a rapper. Krishan Rock, I would think she might do music too. But anyway, they did this show for him, right, to promote him and his career. They did this show kind of like how they did for the Love of Ray J and the Game and stuff. They did one for this upcoming generation, and it was him, Blueface, and she was one of the ladies that he chose and the one he ended up with. Well, anyway, people have discussed his relationship with his mom, from on the show and what's been on social media with her overstepping her bounds in their relationship, as well as her relationship with him herself or whatever. But so people be making comments about that, about her seeming like she wants her son, she wants to be in a relationship with him, being jealous of his girlfriends or baby moms and stuff. So it's been a lot of talk of that, and I guess this was her response to getting those comments, right?
If y'all say stay out his business. I don't mind if you say weird stuff. Just don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep with him. That's just going too far, okay? I got my own dick over here, and it's bigger than my son's dick, okay? So we gonna get that all cleared up for y'all. And if y'all need me to post that D,
I want to play it one more time.
I don't mind if y'all say stay out his business. I don't mind if you say weird stuff. Just don't be saying the stuff about I want to sleep with him. That's just going too far, okay? I got my own dick over here, and it's bigger than my son's dick, okay? So we gonna get that all cleared up for y'all. And if y'all need me to post that D,
I was like, what? This is how I look at it. It's so much wrong and to dissect just from this one video alone. I looked at it like, okay, cool. You want to address it. I was with her with, hey, y'all don't come on here saying that weird stuff. Please just don't say that I want to do something with my son. She could have ended it right there, but she went the extra mile past that and said, compared it, said, I have my own dick and it's bigger than his. Like, you, that was just out of bounds for a few reasons. To compare it in the first place, that you, to me, you just made it worse. You didn't clear nothing up. You didn't make it better. You made it worse. Like, you still went left. You still went left. That was still just as bad as the fact that you still telling us that you know what size your son penis is, and then that you comparing it to your man. Like, what is that? What made you choose him to say, oh, well, he is bigger than he is, so yeah, I'm gonna be with him. I don't need or want my son no more. Like, it just was like, woman, you doing too much. So she should be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for her. I'm embarrassed for him with this happened to be his mother, and I'm embarrassed for that man that I think was in that car. Because did you notice that she turned around and did a look? Because I think he himself, her man, was like what? Like, why would you say that and throw that in there? Like, what? It's just so distasteful. It's tacky as hell. It's immature as hell, and it's convoluted. It's convoluted. It was an epic fail if you thought that you saying that was going to clear up or properly address these claims that people are putting on you, about your son and about wanting him and all that. Now, this is the only way that what she said I would see as being acceptable, right? That was table talk. If let's say she was sitting in the kitchen talking with one of her girlfriends, and she like, yeah, these people be coming on my post talking about I want my son and this is that and the other. And if that came from her mouth, like, girl, no, they need to know I got my own dick and his dick big. It's I don't still not comparable. Like his dick, I'm good with dick. I want my son. You know, I could see like if it was like something in that manner, but that's not something as a mother, as a woman, that you come online and you say you don't compare your child's penis to any man's penis. At the age that he is, I will hope that you're not still seeing his penis. Oh, he did do a porn video, didn't he? Right? And people don't be thinking about that. Like, y'all, women and men, putting these sexual videos out, OnlyFans and all that kind of stuff. And yes, you have relatives that are going to see this. You have children that one day will see this, and they shouldn't. They should not be privy to that kind of stuff. Just like no one in the world, especially not while you're in the same sense as talking about your son, should you be talking about his penis and your man's penis, flat out. And like I said, I think it was him in the car who gave a look, and she looked like, oh, hold on, that was wrong. Like, we gotta do something. We gotta do it quick. As us as women and men, and especially with the generation we raising up, setting the right example for them, being ladies, men being gentlemen, and being lady like. As a mother, come on, we can't be talking and having conversations like that. This conversation we shouldn't be having with our children, in front of our children, or about our children. And this was one where she crossed the line on that. And she needs to mature a whole lot. And the other thing I want to get into is people was making a comment about saying that this, as far as her incestuous relationship emotionally, a lot of women, single as well as wed, like even married women, will do this, where their son, they try to shape and raise their son up in a way that they will want their man to be, right? In the way that they feel a man should be. They will even try and dress their children in the way that they would want they man to dress, or the look and style. They try and mold their children into that. And yeah, it is an issue. It is problematic. But people were saying how what it is an emotional affair where women will use their child also to be that support, that male energy that women need in their life, that masculine energy, and they cling on to their sons if that's the only stable masculine energy that they have in their life. Stable relationship with masculine energy that they have it would be that male child. So this person made this video, and I want y'all to hear this, and then I'm gonna give my 2 cents about it.
And her husband's giggity giggity is bigger than Blueface's. Are we ready to explore emotional incest? And before we give a definition, let me sprinkle in a little bit of context, because we can recognize the ways in which this man's mom is always already over-invested in his relationships. When a parent turns to their child for emotional intimacy, a romantic partnership provide, it becomes emotional incest. And though there's a phenomenon that is happening with both parents, we see that there are a lot of mothers that raise their sons to be the man they want to be with. And as a result, when their son decides to be emotionally available for another woman, they get a little jealous. This phenomenon often takes place when a parent lacks or has lost their emotional support system, including their partner or spouse. They might feel isolated or not know how to find constructive outlets for difficult emotions in these cases. So they literally place this emotional burden on their kids' shoulders. Does this analysis make sense to you? So Blueface's mama is currently going viral
what
right
he
now.
said is absolutely correct. With comments that I seen, though, I wanted to go further and clear some things up. Like he stated, this men, fathers, can do this with their daughters, want to shape and mold their daughter into how they feel a great woman should have been, a better version of their mother. The same way mothers will try and shape and mold their sons into being the better version of their father, how they want it, as well as create bonds with them that should not be, right? Where they cross boundaries. And I also wanted to point out that this is not just parents with the opposite sex. Parents will also do this with children of the same sex, where they use them to be an emotional support. And that's why you can see with even mothers with their daughters, where it can be, you can see a cycle of, what do you call it, a cycle of single women in a certain family, because that mother will turn around and even try to hinder or interfere with her daughter's relationships because she want her daughter alter herself. She's a single woman. She feels a certain way about men, and she will try and use her daughter to be her best friend and help and support. And then when her daughter tries to go off get a man, she'll have an issue with that, try and cause conflict with that, want to keep her daughter to herself because she's also used her daughter as her emotional support partner and all of that. Now, other people's also making comments saying that this was a single woman thing and a black single woman thing. And I want to come to let y'all know, Mythbusters, right? That's a myth. Across all races, religions, nationalities, and stuff, this is common. And it's even with women who are married, who have a husband, who will still latch on to their son and try and interfere with their son having a relationship. Because I'm gonna tell you what it is. You have children, for every son, his mother is his first relationship with the opposite sex, non-sexual, as well as a daughter and her father. Her father is her first relationship with the opposite sex. They become your first love, your pedestal, your image of what to expect from that sex, depending on how your relationship is, how you think a relationship is supposed to be between with that sex or whatever. So it's where some of these things are normal and within bounds. The issue is people convolute them and take them out of bounds. So a man's first love is going to be his mom. And you have some women who have a hard time once that son now pushes away from her and he's clinging to a woman that is not first love, as well as some father, right? Daddy's little girl. You have some fathers who, like, I was her first love, her hero, and now this man, she's clinging to him. He's taking my Superman spot and status. So both genders do it. It doesn't matter if they wed or not. You reason why you see it a lot more though with the single parents is because they have more free room. Normally, who helps break that bond, or when it's supposed to, or keep it from crossing boundaries, is the spouse. So it's not that having a spouse means it doesn't happen. Normally having a spouse helps them keep it in line, right? And then that's where that child and the parent of the opposite sex, I mean of the same sex or opposite sex, helps to try and keep her in line, and they work together as an okay. The husband would be like, okay, no, you need to let the boy go, or loosen the reins and stuff, or he'll put it into it. Same with a mother with the father, she'll be the one like, no, let the girl have her boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? You need to loosen the reins now. So that's normally what happens. The spouse is normally able to prevent it from carrying on further than what it should, as far as the duration of time, or the parent is able to prevent it from crossing a boundary into a lane that it should not be in the first place. Gender has nothing to do with it, and race has nothing to do with it. So stop thinking that this is only single women, single mothers, and single black women at that. Matter of fact, SNL just did a skit about it. What is that girl name? She did it on Weekend Update part. I can't think of her name, but she did it as like the Italian. I think that's what she was trying to give off, how the Italian mothers be with their son. And it was a comparison of like, yeah, I got 3 daughters. They are doctors, but forget them. Let me tell you about my son. Guess what he did? My son, he did this. He took my wallet, some money out my wallet, and my daughter had the nerve to, like, matter of fact, let me go find a skit. So I just want y'all to know though, this crosses every woman of every race will tell you about a mother-in-law who she was like, this woman don't back up. He's mine now. He's my man now. You get what I'm saying? So It has nothing to do with race. Just know that. It's a nail. But so yeah, you have Arabic women, Italian women, white women. Go on Reddit and listen, read the stories of them women telling you about their mothers-in-laws, or the mothers-in-laws on there ragging about their daughters-in-laws. I believe you have the not being able to let go aspect of it, of this is your baby that's now grown up and leaving. I think you got that aspect of it. I think you got also the jealousy aspect of it, of watching young love, um um or watching what how he's being such a great guy, I guess, to this girl. You didn't have that, or don't have that now, right? You'll be up there in age, your husband ain't as romantic anymore and ain't as thoughtful anymore, but you always had your baby boy, or you always had your baby girl, your daughter always greet you with that big smile, happy to see you. You get what I'm saying? So with as far as with fathers and stuff. So it goes across race and it goes across gender. I just wanted to make that clear. Now, it is so much to break down between Blueface, the mom, as well as Krishan, individually, as well as them as a couple, as well as the family dynamics. So I think that I want to do a separate video about that, and possibly do that on this other channel that I'm going to start. There's going to be picking up as far as on relationships, parenting, and all of that kind of stuff that I've been meaning to do for a few years now, but just still have not done. I'm going to get started on it though. I'm a procrastinator and it takes me a little longer to get things into fruition. So that's all that is. It's coming though. He had made a video talking about his other baby mama, and yo, the dude is so disrespectful, and she, of course, had her disrespect towards him. And what people need to understand is that is not acceptable, to be accepting disrespect from other people or to be disrespecting other people. And I think our first relationship is with self, right? We need to learn how to better treat ourselves, set our boundaries for ourselves and how we treat ourselves, and how we're going to require others to treat us. And I believe that how we treat others is also a reflection of how we view and are treating ourselves. In order to part of respecting yourself, having self-respect, is respecting other people. So we have to learn to respect ourselves, respect others, and require respect from others as well. If you're respecting other people and respecting yourselves, that sets a tone and lets them know, okay, let me respect this person. You know, you ever heard the saying, treat others how you want to be treated? You get what you give and stuff like that, what you put out there. We got to work on how we view and treat ourselves, and how we view and treat other people. And now a lot of his disrespect for women most definitely comes from how he views his mother in that relationship that they had coming up. Believe it or not. So, and we see why he has no respect for women, why he don't respect women. His mom does not respect herself, nor is she respecting him. There was no need for her to hop online talking about my man got a dick and he got a bigger dick than my son. Like that's just ridiculous. So I understand why he lacks the respect for women that he should have. But as a grown adult, we got to do self-help. We got those traumas and them traits and that dysfunction that we seen, that we grew up in, that was passed down to us. But you have to come to a place where you say, okay, let me acknowledge the issues, and now let me see how I can fix them. Not at this point, it's not even a need to blame. Like, you can identify where the source of things started from that you have issues with, but it's just as an identifying marker. It's not even a point of blaming. It's just to say, okay, this is what my issue is. This is who I got it from. Let me unlearn this, or let me heal and fix this. Let me read up on some self-help books and stuff like that. So with that other channel, I really want to press and push for issues that we have, like I said, dealing with ourselves, and dealing in mainly relationships in this world, stuff we have to work through, family, friends, spouses, all of that. So I hope that you guys are looking forward to that and are interested in that. I can't remember what I made the name of that channel because I made it about 3 years ago. But I'm gonna find out what I made the name of that channel, because I still, of course, will have the email for it and stuff. So I'll figure that out. And you guys stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tonight because it's another video I wanted to do about somebody. I'm gonna remember and I'm gonna do it tonight though. Thanks for watching. Give me you guys thoughts and opinions about how you feel with this Blueface mother. I don't know the young woman's name, but about what his mother said about him and all of that. Thanks.